Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Nero, Director of Content Marketing here at BuzzStream. In this video, I want to talk about better guest posting, specifically how to ensure you're going to get a guest post accepted 100% of the time. All right, this might not get accepted 100% of the time, but it's going to drastically improve the amount of guest posts that you'll get placed. And the tactic I want to talk about today is using keywords as your guest posting topics. Not keywords that will benefit you, keywords that will benefit the site that you're trying to get your guest post posted on. All right, so that's a mouthful. What am I trying to say here? If you're pitching me at BuzzStream, I know SEO, I know great content when I see it. You got to wow me to really convince me to get your guest post on my site. I talk about the CHAMP outreach method a lot, and the H in the CHAMP acronym stands for help. So if someone's reaching out to me, how are they helping me? And they can do this by identifying a keyword that BuzzStream really wants to be ranking for and writing a post to help me rank for that. Sure, they can put their link in there as long as they're an authoritative, relevant site. That's fine with me. As long as it makes sense to include in the article, yeah. But what I really care about is driving traffic to my site, getting conversions on my site. So if you're reaching out to me, pitching me a guest post, you really want to do it under the lens of how can I help this person out? So to recap, you're finding keywords that your target site can rank for, and you're going to pitch those as your guest post topics. All right, a couple ways to do this. Use Ahrefs, go into Keywords Explorer, look up some keywords that make sense for this target site to rank for, pitch those. Include things like the traffic potential, include the traffic value. These are key metrics that will help convince this person that, hey, this is a solid keyword to go after.
All right, so say I wanted to get a link on Fortinet. This is a cybersecurity site. I could go in, try to find their blog, pop it into Ahrefs. I don't know if they accept guest posts, but now what I'm going to do is try to find keywords that they're not ranking for that I can write a piece for and sneak my link in there. One way is to use this organic keywords list and just kind of look at what they're ranking for and what they're not ranking for. So in cybersecurity, let's look for a keyword like DDoS, and let me just see what they're ranking for with a keyword like this. Okay. Looks like they have one post that's kind of tackling a couple of these keywords, but then they kind of start dropping off in like the DDoS botnet. So maybe that's the keyword I want to go for. Let's just double check what this is. It looks like it's kind of a definitional query, and a lot of other posts are ranking with just like a more definitional post. So that could be the keyword that I go for. What I'm really looking at here is like the search volume, but then specifically the traffic potential. So ranking for something like this could bring them in 3.2K searches per month. Then looking at this, you can see that the top ranking post is a traffic value of 6.6K per month. So this is awesome because I'm basically giving them a 6.6K keyword that they would have to pay nothing for.
Now, another awesome tactic, you can actually go out and do a competitive analysis for your guest post target site and find some keywords where their competitors are ranking, but they are not.
So for this approach, we can go to Ahrefs again, but instead of Keywords Explorer, we're going to use the Site Explorer. Site Explorer has what they call a organic competitors section. Now, this might not get you exactly the competitors that you need. I've found that sometimes this is a little off. So it's always good to just reach out to the stakeholders and ask who their competitors are, or look at a SERP example and just see who else is ranking for a specific keyword. So for instance, we knew the DDoS bot, we could see Cloudflare's on there, Imperva's on there, NetScout. So if these are the type of keywords I want to rank for, these guys might also be in here as some of our competitors. But for now, let's go back and just look at the top competing domains, Checkpoint, CrowdStrike. And what I'm going to do is pull a few of these. And what I'm looking for is similar domain rating. Fortinet is like in the 80s. So I want to pull some of these other ones that are kind of higher. FortiGuard. And I'm going to just ignore most of these other ones. And then what you can do is open in the content gap here. And then I'm going to come up here, remove one target because I want to see all the instances where at least two of our targets are ranking for a keyword where we are not. So something like cybersecurity, ransomware, cyber attack, those are all ranking where Fortinet is not. TDS attack, what is cybersecurity? So these are all amazing keywords that I could be going after to help Fortinet rank for and write a guest post. What is cybersecurity? Something like that. Obviously, these are great. They're high keyword difficulty. So let's go with something like up to 25. So let's find like a lower keyword difficulty one, but I can still look at the search volume. MSSP. There's one. Phishing definition is probably phishing definition, lateral movement, probably not what we want. And what I'm also looking for here are specifically where these competitors are ranking. And I like something like this, where CNAPP, CNAP. Again, I don't know much about cybersecurity to know if I'm pronouncing these right, but let's say these are ranking 1 and 5. So let's just look at CNAP. Maybe this is the one that we want. What is cloud native application protection? Boom. This would be killer for them. We could potentially write a post for that. And again, what I'm calling out for them is, hey, if I can write this great post for you, you're looking at bringing in something like 2.4K searches a month with a traffic value of 14.8K. That's huge.
So remember, when you're doing outreach, the name of the game is to help the person out, provide some value in some way. You're not just asking for something and getting nothing in return. It's not, hey, can I do a guest post on your site? I'm a great writer. That's going to work 10% of the time. What you really want to be doing is providing value for that site that you're reaching out to. And how better to provide value than showing them, hey, this is a keyword that's solid for you. It's got a high traffic value, meaning it's probably a highly converting keyword, and I'm going to write a post to help you convert. This is the kind of mindset you should be having when you're doing any type of link building, guest posting, blogger outreach. You want to really get in the mind of the person you're reaching out to, see how you can best convince them to add your link to their page. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this tactic. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe to our videos. I do a lot of stuff like this, so keep on watching. Thanks.